Hey there, friends. Welcome to your weekly energy update. I'm very excited to step into our cards this week. It looks like it's going to be a very creative, abundant, exciting week ahead of us. In fact, so much so that you need to be a little wary of maybe going too far with your creativity and finding that place of being able to hold lightly to that creative fire. But before we jump into the cards, I just wanted to let you know that my Foundations 1 course, the enrollment is now open. We start July 19th. It's a 3-month process, and this is really for people who are wanting to stabilize their spiritual awakening process. Whether you're brand new to spiritual work or transformation work or self-work and you're wanting to get the right kind of foundation to step into that, or if you have been doing this for a very long time and you could use a little help with some of the fundamentals or the foundational pieces. Some of us are really wide awake, but we're having trouble bringing it into our life, into our relationships, into other pieces. And for people that are sort of brand new and wanting to get this really deep, embodied base to build their practice off of, this is fantastic. So you can learn more about that down below. You can also check out other stuff that's going on down there. But let's step right into our reading for the week ahead. So one of the most sort of profound cards in the deck, the truth is they're all profound, particularly the major arcana, but the Magician is a sign that you have all the different pieces that you need before you. You've done the right work to build up to this particular point. The universe is sort of smiling at you in this moment. Now it's just time for you to get clear about what your intention is. What do you want to use this energy that will be coming into your life in pretty yummy waves in the coming months? What is it that you want to use that for? How is it that you want to focus that intent? I would say that sort of an undercurrent of the theme for this week ahead is attunement. Attunement with the greater, more essential song of your soul. What's like right at the essence of who you are and why you're here on the planet at this particular time. It's not a mistake that we are born into the family system that we're born into the culture that we're born into, and into the time we're born into. There's something that is specifically here for you and that you are here for. So this card is all the more potent when we're attuning with what's truly for us, with what it is that we bring, what is our specific mark that we bring into life. So this is a great week to do some of that looking into. What is it that I'm really here for? What is it that my soul is yearning for in this particular lifetime? Because the energy is here, it's supporting you. This is an exciting week, an exciting time period for you. Let's take a look at our second card, which is our Three of Cups, which brings in a little bit of like the relational component. This is sort of a unitary card. You know, it's our one. It's number 1 in the deck. It's got this quality of you, your singular mission, your quality of bringing the divine, bringing your essential self into life. Whereas the Three of Cups has a relational piece, celebrating with others, enjoying life with others, collaborating with others. And in particular, this is a card that whispers, are you listening to what makes you feel full? Are you listening to what makes you feel alive and engaged and excited to be here? The people that make you feel robust, that make you feel loved and encouraged. Who are those people? What are those projects? Are you willing to turn the light back on the passions, the things that really call to you, the yearnings, and then begin to follow them? For so many people, we almost need to dim that light in order to navigate life. Well, life is starting to say, okay, let's turn the light back on, and you're being asked to find the right ecosystems, the right relationships, the right work contexts that allow you to express yourself that much more vibrantly, that much more fully. So the final card for this week ahead is our Knight of Wands. And this is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's saying, go for it. When that excitement arrives, when you see that new adventure and it's really clear on the inside that it's time to take that step, go for it. Don't hold back. Okay, wait. Maybe hold back a little bit, because that's the other side of the Knight of Wands, is this quality that can be like a little bit too reckless, a little bit too far, a little bit too wide open, a little bit too inconsiderate of your stability. So the reminder with the Knight of Wands is, yes, be courageous, yes, step forward, but it's kind of got a little bit of like a adolescent quality. You know how young people, teenagers, are pushing boundaries? It's just a reminder to also keep your feet on the ground. Use some of your maturity as you're stepping forward. There's a lot of exciting energy that could be coming in, both in terms of like what it is that you're here to do, but also in relationships. And we all get a little bit crazy when we're touching that sort of soul fire that can come in that just electrifies us. It's good to keep your feet on the ground. So I also pulled another card, which is sort of an advice card on how to navigate this particular energy, and that's our Ace of Wands. And this is really important because there is a creative fire that seems to be building up here that you should be really excited about. You deserve it. It's really beautiful. And the Ace of Wands is a reminder that we don't necessarily know where that creative fire is going. The Ace of Wands is sort of like raw energy. It hasn't been like whittled down to its particular path yet. It's got a lot of potentiality, which is part of why it's important to start to get clear about what your intentions are and not to grip onto it. Just because you have a really exciting conversation with somebody doesn't mean that they're going to be your lover for the next 100,000 years. Or just because there's a job opportunity that opens up doesn't mean that that's the absolute perfect job for you. Hold loosely, because there are different doors that are opening, and it might be that there's a yes and then a no, and then a yes. You don't quite know what these pathways are going to open up for you. So there needs to be a certain kind of agileness or a certain kind of flexibility or adaptation where you're following your heart, which sometimes feels like reading Braille. It comes through feeling, it comes through being able to listen closely and being able to adapt. Maybe there's a really clear yes this direction, but that's not the final destination. Then you realize that you need to reorient and go this way. So staying open to where this creative energy is taking you while keeping your feet on the ground at the same time. All right, I think it's going to be a very fun week, very interesting week. Keep your eyes open. I will have the monthly forecast reading probably in the next day or two. And in the meantime, I hope you have a lovely couple of days. Take good care.